I've found a note in my kitchen drawer last week. My handwriting. It said, "The person you're becoming is not you." I don't remember writing it. This is Hollow Thoughts. I've been getting better. That's what everyone says when you commit to self-improvement. You're finally getting better. And I am, I think. I wake up at the same time every day now, 5:30, before my alarm. My body just knows. I eat clean, I exercise. I've read more books in the past 6 months than in the last 5 years combined. I meditate for 20 minutes every morning. Same corner of my bedroom, same cushion, same silence. I've cut out alcohol, social media, processed foods, negative people. I've cut out a lot. My apartment is minimalist now. I donated bags of clothes, boxes of old photos, journals, keepsakes. I threw away anything that didn't serve my future self. That's what the books say to do. Let go of what weighs you down. Become the person you were meant to be. So that's what I'm doing. But last month, my sister called. We don't talk anymore. I made that decision early in my improvement journey. She was part of my past, part of who I was. And who I was wasn't working. When I saw her name on my phone, I almost didn't answer, but something made me pick up. She was crying. She said, "Are you still in there?" I told her I didn't know what she meant. I'm right here. I'm healthier than I've ever been. I'm focused. I'm calm. I'm finally becoming the person I always wanted to be. She said, "That's what I'm afraid of." Then she hung up. I didn't call her back. I didn't need to. She was being dramatic. She was always like that. That's why I distanced myself. At least, I think that's why. Here's the thing. When I try to remember the specific conversation where I decided to stop talking to her, I can't. I remember making the decision. I remember it feeling right. I remember the relief of it. But I can't remember the actual moment, the words, the reason. It's just gone. It's like that with a lot of things now. I look at my journal from a year ago, and I don't recognize the person who wrote it. Not the handwriting. The handwriting is the same. But the thoughts, the feelings, the fears, they feel like they belong to someone else. Someone messier, someone weaker, someone I'm glad I don't have to be anymore. But sometimes, I find entries I don't remember writing at all. Last week, I found one from 4 months ago. It said, "I need to remember why I started this. I can't let myself forget why." Underneath, in the same handwriting, but shakier somehow, "Don't trust the routine." I stared at that page for 10 minutes. Then I tore it out. I don't know why I did that. It was just paper, just some confused late-night rambling from when I was still adjusting. That's all it was. That's all it could be. Because the alternative is that I was trying to warn myself about something, and I don't know what. My sleep has been strange lately. I've always tracked my hours. 8 hours exactly. That's the goal. That's what the research says. But I've been waking up tired, like I haven't slept at all. And sometimes I find things in the morning that weren't there the night before. Dishes in the sink, washed and drying. I don't remember washing them. Notes on my desk. Lists of things to do, things to remember, things to forget. Things to forget. That was on a note I found last Tuesday. A bullet point list in my handwriting, neat and precise like everything is now. Finish journal purge. Cancel the old email. Stop looking at photos. Things to forget. That was the last item. No colon. No list following it. Just things to forget. Like an instruction I gave myself and then followed so well, I don't even remember what I was supposed to forget. When I try to access my old email, the one I used for years before my improvement journey, it says the account has been deleted. I don't remember deleting it, but I must have. Who else would have access? Sometimes I stand in the bathroom and look at myself too long. I look good, healthy, put together, but my eyes look different to me. Not the color, something behind them.
like something is waiting there, watching me watch myself. I know that sounds paranoid. I know that sounds like I'm losing it. But that's the thing about getting better, isn't it? You're supposed to let go of the past. You're supposed to stop dwelling. You're supposed to become someone new. What if I took that too far? What if I'm becoming someone so new that the old me is gone? And what if the old me knew something that the new me isn't supposed to remember? I called my friend Marcus last night. We used to be close, before. He answered on the first ring, like he'd been waiting. He said, "I didn't think you'd call." I asked him why. He said, "Because you told me not to. You told me I needed space, that you were doing something important and you couldn't have distractions." I told him I didn't remember saying any of that. There was silence on the line. Then he said, "That's what I was afraid you'd say." He told me something happened.
Something about a year ago. Something I called him about in the middle of the night, crying so hard he could barely understand me. He said I told him I did something I couldn't take back. I asked him what. He said I never told him. I just kept saying I needed to fix it. I needed to make it go away. I needed to become someone who wouldn't do something like that. He said he tried to talk me down, tried to get me to explain, but I just kept saying I had to start over. Then the line went quiet. Not silent, quiet. Like Marcus was deciding whether to tell me the rest. He said you asked me to forgive you. You kept saying you didn't mean for it to happen. You kept saying their name. I asked him what name. He said he couldn't remember. He said I was sobbing so hard it was impossible to make out. But he remembered one thing clearly. He remembered that I sounded afraid. Not guilty, not sad. Afraid. I don't remember that call. I don't remember anything from that night. When I try to think about last year, about the months before I started improving, it's like looking at a photograph that's been left in the sun too long. The details are faded, the colors are wrong, and some parts are just blank, deliberately blank, like something was erased. And the worst part is, I think I'm the one who erased it. I found something else yesterday, at the bottom of my closet, in a box I thought I'd donated. It was full of old photos, photos I don't remember keeping, photos of me with people I don't recognize, photos of places I've never been. Except I must have been there, because that's me in the picture, smiling, happy, holding hands with someone whose face I can't quite focus on. Every time I try to look at their face, my eyes slide away, like my brain won't let me see it, like I've trained myself not to. At the bottom of the box, there was one more note. Same handwriting, same neat, precise letters. It said, "If you're reading this, you've gone too far. Stop now. Remember why you're afraid." I should have kept that note. I should have sat with it, tried to understand what I was trying to tell myself. But I didn't. I burned it. I burned the whole box. I stood in my backyard at 3 in the morning and watched my past turn to ash, and I felt relief. Not curiosity, not fear. Relief. And that's what scares me most. Because a healthy person would want to know. A healing person would face what they'd buried. But I just wanted it gone. I wanted me gone. The old me. The one who knew. And now I think I almost am. Sometimes when I wake up, for just a second before I fully surface, I don't know who I am. Not amnesia, not confusion, just blankness. A pause where a person should be. And then it fills in. The habits, the routines, the clean apartment and the early mornings and the books about becoming better. But for that 1 second, there's nothing. And lately, that second has been getting longer. I don't know who I was. I'm not sure I want to know. But I think somewhere deep in the parts of me I'm systematically erasing. I'm screaming for someone to stop me. And I'm not listening. Maybe I can't. Maybe I've made sure of that. The routine starts again tomorrow. The same wake-up time, the same meals, the same careful steps towards a person I don't recognize. And tonight, I'll probably write another note, another warning I won't remember, another piece of evidence I'll find and destroy. Because that's what self-improvement means now. Not becoming better, becoming less. Less past, less memory, less truth, less me. I keep telling myself this is what healing looks like, but healing doesn't make you forget why you needed to heal, and I don't remember anymore. I just know that I did something I couldn't take back, and every day I make sure I'll never have to remember what it was. If you've ever lost pieces of yourself in the name of becoming better, if you've ever forgotten something important and wondered if you did it on purpose, I want to hear about it. Leave something in the comments. Tell me I'm not alone in this. And if something in this story made you go quiet, subscribe to Hollow Thoughts so we can stay lost together.